All right, so you now want to go through the seven-figure affiliate guide by Sam Harvard, so you'll be able to understand some of these terminologies. But in short, a sales funnel is a website that sells a specific program or a specific product or service. All right, it's a series of pages. All right, that um, takes a prospect, a lead through. All right, to take or perform a specific action, a series of sales pages that takes a lead through to take a specific type of action. So it could be allowed to buy a product, to you know give you their email, your phone number, or to subscribe for a service, to join a membership form, whatever it is. But a sales funnel basically is designed to sell. It's designed to do something. All right. It makes the lead. The lead is the person, the prospect, the person, the traffic you're pushing to that particular, what's it called, to that funnel, to take an action. Unlike a website where you just go in and you're seeing so many things. You're seeing the contact, the home, the contact, the blog, and all of that. That can be quite confusing. Sales funnel only has one specific action. All right, and it's in layers. There are different layers. So we're going to be looking at all that tonight and how to design it. Now, what you need for this class basically is what you will need primarily will be um, your writing materials, and if you have a laptop, you can probably use your laptop. But I'm going to be showing you a simple application you can use on your mobile phone to design easy, fast, and mobile friendly sales funnels using your mobile phone. But I want give Simeon, all right, to give us a background based on his level of expertise and how each person can build a sales funnel, all right, using either your mobile phone or your what's it called, your laptop on what's it called, on WordPress. So I'm going to bring on give Simeon, all right now, to take over this class. Um, give Simeon, you can go ahead and unmute yourself. I've made you a co-host.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, I just wanted to drop yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. So I know you can hear me. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm actually viewing this the chat right now. Awesome, guys. Awesome, guys. So today's meeting is going to be like you've never heard it before. Like seriously, my name is Gabe Simeon. I also want to thank Mr. David for giving us this opportunity, and then for this platform. And then I guess everyone here wants to make a million in 90 days, and that is our goals in the next 3 months. In 90 days, we want to rake that 1 million. Okay, I want to be fast, precise, and then I want you guys to follow up on everything I'll be saying tonight. Okay, like I said, my name is Gabe Simeon. I'm an online business consultant. All right, I build websites, build mobile apps. I'm an SEO strategist. So these are the things I do, and I've been doing them since for close to 9 years. And I understand the terrain, I understand how some of these things works. And I'm here to show us in a layman language how you can actually build a funnel. Okay, like Mr. David was explaining the other time, like a difference between, people confuse sales funnels and landing page and skills page to be the same thing. Actually, they are not. Okay, so sales funnel, like Mr. David said, don't let the name deceive you. The name funnel, none of us probably have we have jerry can in their house, or probably a jerry can, rather a keg. most times you want to fetch water, you might want to get a funnel, so the water can pass through the hole. Or sometimes you're about to pour fuel into your generator, you need a funnel. All right, so that's what we call a funnel. So it's more like a stage by stage, where you can bring people in either through organic, which is free, and then through paid ads, and then you begin to follow them up individually. All right, so they begin to go down the funnel. Awareness, we talk about the IDA process, the awareness, interest, desire, and then action. All right, so that's what sales funnel actually is. All right, sales page, sales funnel. That's what it is. The basic, the fundamental of sales funnel is to make sales. All right, and Mr. David said there are a series of underlying pages. That is the way it is. Why a landing page? A landing page is a page that is used to extract leads. All right, like you want to collect leads, emails, phone numbers, their names, their address, whatever you want to do. A landing page does that. All right, that is the basic work of a landing page. So don't confuse these two together. Okay, so I want to move fast tonight, and at the same time, I want you to follow up because we're about to make a million in 90 days, and I'm with you guys on this journey. Okay, so very quickly, I'm going to share my screen, and then I will start and jump into it right away. Um, Please, can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, can you let me know? Can you see my screen? Okay, you can see my screen. Okay, that's cool, cool, cool. All right. So basically, before we start, there's something they call domain. I don't know if you want to write it down. There's something called domain hosting, SSL. So I'm going to explain this bit by bit before we dive into it, because they're like this the blog at which we build websites, landing pages, sales pages, and all that.
All right, Simeon, just hold on a bit. Sorry to cut you short.
All
So
right.
I want them to really understand why they need to have a domain and hosting and what all of this is all about. All right. Let me just chip in something quickly. So
Okay.
basically on Lenoflix, what you have is an how I say it, they host everything for you. You just need to pay 20,000 naira and you get your own what's it called, funnel, right? Being hosted by Lenoflix, all right? But what we're trying to do is that we want you to own the traffic. We want you to be able to control traffic. There are three kinds of traffic, all right? The traffic you own, the traffic you control, and the traffic, I'm forgetting the third one right now. But basically, the kind of traffic that everyone should be gunning for is the one that you own. So that if anything goes wrong tomorrow, you will always be able to send able to you always be able to send, let's say, email marketing to those people, or be able to generate leads from that. So what we're trying to show you is that ultimately every affiliate marketer should be able to own their own domain name and being hosted by a hosting company. All right, and we're going to show you how to do all of that so that you can build, like it's like you're setting up your own real estate, you're building your house, all right, online. So the first thing you need to do is to get a domain name and hosting, and give Simeon is going to be running us through all of this tonight. So I want you to grab your pen and paper. Some of you may not be able to execute this right away. It might happen maybe after you made some money, but you can just start thinking of a domain name you're going to use um, eventually, so that when you are ready to go ahead and do this, you would have been prepared as to what name to use. So I just wanted to chip that. Thank you very much. Gift can continue.
Okay, thank you, Mr. David. I was about to explain some of these things and concepts. Yeah, just like Mr. David said, the truth about this whole thing is that you can't build your house, all right, on a rented land. Okay, so you've got to have a place where your traffic converge, where you have absolute control of whatever happens on the platform. That's why they need for domain hosting and SSL. So I'm going to explain these things in a layman's language without inserting some of these technical jargons that we use in development and all that. So domain, what it simply means is an address. Okay, a domain simply means an address. Now I live at number 64 Agboyi Road, Ogudu, Ojota. That is a domain, is an address. Okay. Now, in that address, if you come looking for me in an address, that means the person you are coming to look for probably own the house or is living in a building that is rented. All right. Now, an address is the domain. Now, what hosting simply means is that every individual or every address must have a building. So if you are coming to look for me in my house, all right, if you're coming to look for me in my house, I've given you my address, which is the domain. So you come to the address and say, hey, Mr. Gift, I'm in so place in your house. All right, the address you gave me, I'm in front of the gate. I'll probably, okay, come inside. And then if you're on the right address, then you can come inside, which is the hosting. Now, what hosting does, what the meaning of hosting is every address I've got to have a house. Am I making sense? Every address I've got to own a house, just like you are in your house. That is, the building is called the hosting. Am I making sense? Who understand that explanation? Who understand that explanation? Yes, exactly. Thank you. So I just want to quickly explain some of those things so that you understand them. So your domain is your address, www.lenoflix.com. All right, that's the address. All right, that address is living in a house, which is the hosting. So basically, that's what it is. So hosting, we have different storage. You have different bandwidths. Okay. Now, in hosting, there are bandwidth and there's storage. Now, storage has to do with normal. Every one of us we have memory cards. We use mobile phones. Okay, we have memory card. We use mobile phones, and it is three gigabytes, 4 gig, 1 gig, depending on the size of the memory card on your phone or the phone memory card. Okay, so every hosting comes with a storage. So if I'm building a website and the storage, let's assume in quotes, the storage is 5 gig. Okay, it means that I have 5 gig to play with. So I can put whatever file I want to put that must not exceed 5 gig in that website. Okay, so every hosting comes with a storage, and then that's what we mean by storage. And bandwidth, what we mean by bandwidth, you will see all of these things. I'll show you. What we mean by bandwidth most often time is the capacity that the house you are living in. Now imagine a one-bedroom flat, or let's just say a one room in a face my face compound. Now containing 50 people. How possible is that? It's not possible. 50 people living in one room. Okay, so that's what bandwidth is. How many people can your hosting accommodate? How many people can your hosting accommodate? That's what we mean by bandwidth. So if your hosting is stretched above the bandwidth, what happens is that you start seeing a 404 errors and 502 errors, 503 errors rather on your website. That's what we mean by all that. So first and foremost, if you want to do some of those things, you need to register with a hosting company. We have several of them. I have one here, Rela Host. I have one here, Google Host. There's one here, GoDaddy. We have GoDaddy here. I have SiteGround. these are web hosting companies. I have Namecheap. Okay, there are several of them. There are HostGators and all that. Now, these are the ones I've used over the years, and these are the ones I want to probably make you familiarize yourself with. You can go ahead and make research and all that. Okay. So I usually use this guy, RelaHost. Is owned by a Nigerian guy. All right. He has a reseller account. So I use this guy. So I'm going to be using this as a case study tonight. It's pretty much the same thing with Google Host, the process with GoDaddy, SiteGround, Namecheap. All right. They are pretty much the same process and all that. So I'm going to go ahead. Now, for you to get some of these things, you need to register with this hosting company. Okay. You need to have an account with them. So basically what you're going to do, they're asking me to sign in because I'm signing already. So basically what you're going to do is to register first with them. Okay. So once you register with them, you can come here. Now, every hosting platform, you can see this search and purchase your perfect domain. I don't know if you can see my cursor. Search and purchase your perfect domain. Every hosting company has that. Google Host has the same thing. This search box you're seeing here. Namecheap, name them. So they all have some of these things. This is for Namecheap. SiteGround also has their search features. Okay, now the first thing first, your name has got to be available. Okay, just like the normal street naming. There's no two number one Agboyiro Dogudu. Number one is number one. The best bet number will be number 2 or number 3 or number 0. You get. So you must first search for your address, your domain. Is it available? So you come in here. So I'm going to search for let me search for, first you are going to search for, let me search for a name. I'm going to do innovation hub. I'm looking for innovation hub start. All right, .com. Then I'm on site, so I'm checking. Now, what I'm trying to do is to check the availability of the name. Now, if it is available, they will let you know to register. If it is not available, they will also let you know that this name is not available. Whoa. So can you see? Register your domain name. Say yes, innovationhubstar.com is available. Register it now before someone else's does. Okay, so you've got to search for your domain name first, which we have done. This innovationhubstar.com is available. And on this platform, I think that .com domain is 4,300. You can check the prices of these platforms I've listed and choose which one works best for you. So if the name is not available, they will let you know. Then you can tweak it. That's why some people have they have .com.ng, they have .ng. So they want to maintain a name. However, the extension can change. Okay. So basically, we want this. So what I'm going to do, just follow through. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add to cart. I want to buy it. All right. I'm going to click on add to cart. He's asking me to check out. Let's check out and see. So like I said, every domain needs an hosting. Okay. Now, we've been able to search for a domain and it's available, and we want to buy the domain name, innovationhubstar.com. Okay, this is just for testing purpose. Every site has their own stuff. So I'm going to click on this because I want to buy an hosting. Okay, I want this this domain to have where it can stay. So I'm going to click on add to your hosting. So my order has no hosting. So I want to order for hosting. Now remember, I've explained some of these things before. That the disk space, the storage, the bandwidth, add-on domains. So on this platform, you have unlimited subdomains and emails. You have free SSL certificates. Now, SSL is actually the padlock you see on every website. I don't know if you can see my cursor. This padlock right here. This padlock is called SSL. On the URL bar, you see www.realhost.com. So that padlock, it means the website is secure. So if your website is not secure, Google will not accept it for those who want to use your platform, your sales page and landing page to make sales. So you've got to have this SSL. So on this platform, they give you free. I think on GoDaddy it is not. You have to buy. On Namecheap, I don't think is free. You have to buy. So on this platform, they will give you free, just for buying domain and for buying hosting from them. Okay. We have other platform like that. I'm not trying to promote this because I use this almost every time. So that's why I'm using. So you've got to go ahead and then search for packages that is suited for you. Like I said, you can decide to pay monthly, 300 naira per month. This is 480 per month. This is 600 naira per month. This other one, Realhost 3, is 950 per month. But I would advise you pay for a yearly subscription. Okay, so your domain and hosting are renewable every year. That means if you subscribe for the yearly plan, they are renewable every year. So for every year, you've got to renew your domain and hosting, just like your own house. You renew your house almost every time. Fine. The Victoria Consulting, fine. If you have a domain name with GoDaddy already, it is fine. However, check if you have an hosting account. If the domain name have hosting, you are good to go. Another question from Deborah is, what's the meaning of unlimited domains? Now, the meaning of unlimited subdomains, rather, it's okay. Like for example, I have this tedinnovatorshub.com, start.com. I want to have a subdomain. What a subdomain simply means is I can decide to have, let me use an example, the WhatsApp bundle we sell on Netflix. Okay, I can decide to create a subdomain for that course only. So I can name it whatsapp.innovatorshubstart.com. So we also have the 7 figures affiliate program guide, rather. I can say 7 figure affiliate guide .innovatorshubstart.com. So anywhere you see dot, whatever name it is, that's what subdomain means. So it means you can have multiple, you can have unlimited subdomains on one domain. Okay, so since my name is Gift Simeon, okay, I have a website, simeongift.com. I want to create a subdomain. I'll say talktogift.simeongift.com. It's still a domain. It's a different URL on its own, but it's sharing one platform. I hope I've been able to answer that, Deborah. Miracle said, which platform is better? You can use any platform. Just go ahead and then search. The main reason why I'm using Nigerian platform is because these guys are Nigerians. So I can always go to their office and then scream. I shout at them if anything happens to my website. I can always go there and then shout at them, hey, my website is down, what is going on? And then we can do all that. But with some of these foreign people, their customer service is good. However, you need to wait, you get feedback from them. All right. Of course, Abimbola, the subdomain can be used as a sales funnel. It can be used as a sales funnel. Of course, it can be used as it depending on is a page, all right? Can be used as a sales funnel. So I want to move on. So I'm going to be choosing this Realhost 2 gig, okay? Choose any one. I'm going to click on order now. I've clicked on order now. Okay, I'm going to come back to your questions. You can keep dropping your questions as I'm going through, as I'm saying some of these things. I can be answering your questions. Okay, I've clicked on domain and then the hosting that I want to buy. So use the domain already. So the domain already in my cards is innovatorshubstar.com. So you must connect it. Do I have another domain? No. So if you don't have a domain, you can come here and register. All right, you can transfer your domain, but let's not go deep. I don't want to go deep. So I want to use this particular one. I'm going to click on use. So my yearly plan is 4,800 on this platform. Okay, so I'm going to click on continue. So if you want any of these services, you can add them if you want. But for this class, I don't think I'm going that deep. If you want any of these things, this one is free. Domain server name, you can go ahead and then do all that. But I'm going to click on continue. I'm just showing the process of buying a domain and hosting. Okay, this is the basic process of buying domain and hosting from any web hosting companies out there. I think my hosting is monthly. I want to change this to yearly. Okay, let me move on. Let me go. Let's just carry on. Let's just carry on. Okay, so I'm going to check out. So here's the thing. Because I have an account, so my name is here. So usually, if you don't have an account, they ask you to register or create a new account. Okay, and then create a new account. I'm going to say no. I'm not creating a new account. Let them use my let them use my name. Okay, so they are going to create invoice in my name. So I'm going to say I want to pay online, and then click on this. I agree to every terms and everything in here. We simply have no choice. So I'm going to click on complete order. So what will happen is that they are going to generate an invoice for me to pay online. Okay. So they're going to generate an invoice. They generated an invoice for me to pay online. So this is me wanting to pay online. So you can go ahead and then start paying, pay online if you want to pay online right now, and then pay online. Let me quickly take this question. So once you pay online, and the payment is successful, they're going to send an email to you. Okay, they're going to send an invoice email to you. They're going to send a congratulations message to you. They're going to send your login details. It's not record. They're going to send cPanel login details to you, FTP login details to you, and then your name servers. All right, you're going to receive all these things in your email, the email you used in creating the account on the platform. Okay. So let me quickly answer some of these questions in here. Can something be used for since I've answered that? Is there, please, what's the name of the Nigeria platform? Okay, the name of the Nigeria platform, like the one I'm using now, Rela Host, we have Q servers, we have Google Host. There is also Smart Web, but I've not used Smart Web, but I recommend these three: Rela Host, Google Host, and then Q servers. So these are the three Nigerian companies that I know that I've used so far. Okay, are there pros and cons when you use a subdomain for a project and how it's created from a domain? I'm not exactly. It's the same process. You create a website on the domain. Same thing you also do on the subdomain. So subdomain is just for you just want that particular program to have its own what's it called now? Its own stand. Like you want to be able to track a particular, if I'm running an advert, say for the WhatsApp marketing complete bundle on lab website, all right, on the affiliates. So I want to be able to track visitors landing on that page while running ads. You can create a subdomain because you want to track. So it is solely for that particular product. You can create a subdomain. How many people are coming here? How many leads am I getting and all that? Just give me a few minutes. Give me a few minutes. Okay, okay. No, no, not this. This is it. Who go host? Who go host? Not you. Who go host? Who go host? WHOGO then hosts. This is a platform. Who go host Nigeria? Who go host Relay host and Q servers? So basically, I'm going to show you how the emails will look like. Let me see if I can open my Gmail here and then show you one account. So like I said, see the order here. They've sent me the order. All right, this is the order. All right, so because we are not paying. So I'm going to show you how the cPanel login details they will send to you. So basically this is from Q servers. Okay, this is from Q servers. So basically the cPanel will look something like they'll tell you you can print this out or the whatever. But this is the thing I actually want to show you guys. New account information. They'll tell you the name of the domain, the password to the domain, right? How to log into the domain, the hosting rather. Okay, domain @Uprise, this is the password. Then the hosting package you choose. Like I said, they will also send you the name servers. Okay, they will send you the FTP. So for majority of us, this is basically what we'll be using. These control panels. All right. This control panel, basically that is what we will be using. Okay, so we are moving to the next phase of the class. Please, I want everyone to pay attentive as it's going to become a little bit technical right now. So I would, since David is recording this session, so I will also advise that we start writing notes and all of that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to start building our sales funnel. So how do we build our sales funnel? Number one, we are using a content management system called WordPress. All right, we're going to be using a management system called content management system called WordPress to build this landing page. Okay, so basically, I'm going to log into my URL. So if you have bought a name, like the name we want to acquire, Innovation Hub, right? Innovation Hub start.com is the domain name we want to acquire. Okay, and then they have sent us this and all that. So what we are going to do is to go to innovationhub.com/cpanel, this right here, /cpanel. Okay, so I'll be using another platform to do this thing. I'll be using another platform. So I'll be using tedinnovators.com. Can you see tedinnovators.com, like what we use? But I want to use this particular domain. tedinnovators.com/cpanel. I'm going to click on enter. Now it will redirect you, and then you see the cPanel and every other thing. Let us give it time to load. Okay, so now it has loaded, so it's asking for the username and then the password. Now remember, I said they will send that to you. Okay, like I said, they will send that to you. So this is the cPanel username. They will send it to you and then the password. So I've inserted my own in here. So I'm going to click on login. Then what happens that it will now open me up to the back end of my hosting platform. Okay, so everything right here controls your website. Okay, every website in this world has this particular dashboard you are seeing. Every website that has this dashboard you are seeing. So you are successfully logged in to the back end of your hosting platform. Okay, we have logged into. So what, like I said, the first thing first we're going to do is to install SSL. So, but because, okay, let me use this platform. I don't think I have. Excuse me. I want to check if I have something on this website. If not, I'm going to use the website. Okay, there's nothing on this. There's nothing on the site. Okay, good. So first thing first, what I'm going to do is to install SSL. Like I said, this platform Real gives me free SSL. So I'm going to install the platform. So I'm going to search for SSL. These are SSL. All right. This will not allow me because already I've installed SSL. Okay, if you have not installed on QServer, you just click on Let's Encrypt. You see the SSL, and then you can go ahead and install it. I've installed this. To uninstall will cause major technical issues on this platform, which I don't want to. However, let's move on. I'll still show you how to do some of those things pretty much. So first thing first, we want to do, like I said, we'll be using content management system called WordPress to install, to build our website, to build our sales funnel rather. So I'm going to search for WordPress. WordPress is here. So I'm going to click on WordPress toolkit. Internet load. Please, if you are confused, you can drop your questions while it's loading. I can search for some of these things. Deborah said, what's the reason for using techinnovator.com to open cPanel? No, techinnovator.com is the address, is the domain name I registered. I bought from RelaHost. Remember, your own can be Deborah.com. Right, Deborah.com. So that is the domain name you bought from these hosting people, hosting companies. All right, you bought the domain and the hosting. Once you pay, you receive the cPanel login details, like the emails I shared with you, my Gmail. All right, so what you now do is you now go back to the back end of that domain and hosting that you bought. You're going to put /cPanel at the back of the address. So once you put /cPanel, it will bring you here. That means you want to start building your website. You want to start installing some softwares and all that. So what's the full meaning of SSL? SSL simply means secure socket layer. Secure socket layer. That's what it means. So must we go through, Abdul Rahim said, must we go through tech innovators? No, not tech innovators. The tech innovators I use is my own personal domain name. It can be your own name, all right? AbdulRahimSulaiman.com. That is your domain name. If you buy that domain name or whatever name, just like David had 7 figures affiliatecoach.com. That is his domain name. It's peculiar to him. My own domain name is affiliatecash.xyz. That's what I use. So I have a domain name that I use solely for affiliate marketing. It's called affiliatecash.xyz. That is peculiar to me. So it is peculiar to you. /cPanel to log into the backend. Okay, at what point are you to install SSL? Now, sometimes, like I said, if you buy from RelaHost, GoDaddy, RelaHost, QServers, and Google Host, they'll all have this free SSL. Okay, if I hadn't installed SSL on this platform, I would have asked you to do that. Um, okay, let's just continue about let's just continue, and then I'll let you guys know. Um, so what I want to do is to install WordPress on this platform. I can hardly see my screen now. So I'm going to come here. So each platform varies, all right? However, once you search for WordPress, WordPress.com, once you search for WordPress on the cPanel, it's going to ask you to install WordPress. Okay, so already we have two subdomains on this platform, which is none of my business. So I'm going to click on install. You can see install a new WordPress website. So I'm going to click on install. Just follow along. I'm going to click on install. And then installation part. The installation part, I'm using tedinnovators.com, which is my domain name. Okay. And then this part, some of you see something that looks like this on your platform. Please remove it. All right. Just make sure it is empty. There's nothing there. And then you have TED Innovators. All right. That is the domain I want to use for this. Website title. What's the title of your website? I'm going to say let me see, 90 days to 1 million. All right. That is the name. That is the name of my website title. Do I want any plugins or theme? For now, we are running on black canvas. I'm going to say no. English language, yes, US English. I'm going to leave the version as it is. Now, this is a current 5.7.2 is a current WordPress version. That's what we'll be using. Okay, so I'm going to leave it as it is. So in here, please, if you are putting in these things, go and save it somewhere. Open a notepad and then save this guy. Or write it down somewhere you can remember, where it's asking you for WordPress administrator. Okay, your username and password. So please insert something you can remember. So I'm going to insert admin, and then I'm going to use something I can remember so I can log into the back end of this site. And please make sure that your password is strong, and then choose the email. So I'm going to choose this my Gmail. Okay, that's all you need to do here to install WordPress on this your domain name. So I'm going to click on install, and then I'll wait for it to run. While we are waiting for it to run, let me quickly answer some of your questions. Okay, Shekina Roland, which login is telling you? Which one? Is it cPanel? If it is cPanel, it means you're not doing something right. So check your cPanel. I thought XY is usually used by scammers. No, not really. XYZ is an extension of the domain name, not really. Whoever wants to use, even they use .com as scam for scammers. They use .ng.info, so it depends on what they want to use it for. Not really XYZ. Yes, Mr. David is recording this. He's recording this section. For this process, if you can use a smartphone, yes, it is very much possible for you to use a smartphone, but I will advise you use what's it called now? Use a phone. Hello, Mr. David. Can you hear me?
Yes, I am. I can hear you.
Please, can you just hold the ground for me a little bit? I want to put on my gen.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
Okay, guys. So if you're getting value so far, type value. If you're getting value so far, type value. Awesome, Angela. Awesome, awesome. So those are asking of the recording. I'm going to download it after this session, and I will upload it and make it available to everybody. All right. It will be available for everybody to access. I know it's wow. Now let's see the very sad news. Okay, so I know it's probably won't be possible for everybody to get it at once. So this is just to show you how it's done. Then you can always get the recording to go implement. All right. So while we're going through all of this training, start thinking of a possible domain name because the idea is for you to own your traffic. I said that there are three kinds of traffic: traffic you control, traffic you own, and there's a third one I can't remember right now. All right. So the idea is for us to own the traffic, the emails, the phone numbers, and also the analytics from the back end. We want to know how well our funnels are doing. Abimbola was asking a very vital question. All right. About I think I can't remember the question she asked. I'm trying to answer right now. Being able to access your emails, your data, and everything. Let me go up. Let me see if I can still see that. I can't find it anymore. But the idea is that at the end of this training, we should be able to um, set up a simple sales funnel hosted on our own domain name. All right. So if you choose to use abimbolajoseph.com, you can now have abimbolajoseph.com sales page or funnel, depending on whatever product she's selling. All right, so that Abimbola can always run email marketing based depending on how much list she has been able to grow over time. Now, one of the things we promised in the course of this challenge is that you will be having you'll be taught how to grow your list, email list, your contact list, that's your WhatsApp contact list. So all of this is going to comprise on how you're going to do that. All right. And you cannot grow your list if you don't own your traffic. If you don't have a way to send automated messages or email newsletters to people, and there are 1,001 ways you can do this. All right. So this training is very crucial, and the recording will be available for those of us. I mean, for everybody to go back and implement. I think the installation is complete. Gift, if you're back. All right, the installation is complete. I use WordPress for all my funnels. I'm going to show you what a funnel is. As a matter of fact, at the end of this training, I will show you the latest funnel for LAP that I have already set up. All right, so all of us are going to be doing all of that. Our funnels will be ready for promotion. All right, before every other person starts promotions. I'm going to bring back Gift Simeon to continue from where he stopped. Welcome back, bro.
Thank you, sir. We live in Nigeria. So I had to put on my gen. So our WordPress installation has installed. Um, I'm going to answer some of these questions later. So I'm going to click on no. Okay. So like I said, on this platform, we already have SSL installed, so it's not giving us that issue. If it is, you are going to click on this, and then it will take you to where you need to install these things. However, I'll show you guys how to do this one later. And then basically, so on this website, innovators.com, we have WordPress installed in it. Okay, so once you install WordPress on your domain, what we need to do is to open that website up on the back end of WordPress. So what you're going to do, I'm going to open a new tab. I think I use Steady Innovators. Okay, so I'm going to use, because I want to log into WordPress. Like I said, WordPress is a content management system, and that's what we'll be using to build your website out. Okay, and we have installed WordPress on this on the platform, on our domain. Okay, so I want to log into the back end of WordPress. Remember, why we were trying to install WordPress, it asks us for username and password and then email. All right, so we're able to insert some of this. That I'll be using. So you're going to do WP, this hyphen admin, WP. If it is hyphen, you want to call it. If it is minus, you want to call it. Then admin. I'm going to click on enter. So it will open up WordPress dashboard for me to log into. This is what you see. So it has opened this up for me to see this is WordPress for me to use. So my username was admin. I remember I used admin. My password, if I'm not mistaken, let me see. Oh, it's telling me password. You can see. I hope I'm able to recollect the password I use. Okay, so if your password goes through, to log into the dashboard of the site. Network is reading where I am. So my network is a bit probably messy right now. Voila. So this is the back end of WordPress. Okay, so I would say this is the back end of your sales page, of your sales funnel rather. This is the back end of your sales page. Okay, so I want to quickly run you through the back end of this so you understand what you are dealing with. Okay, on this home right here is simply you going back to the home of the dashboard or on the front page, okay? Now, updates, if you have team updates, plugins updates, any updates, it will always show up on this part of the dashboard. Then this is post. Now, for those that own that they call themselves bloggers, Insta blog Nigerians of all this world, Bella Niger and all that, they're all bloggers. So this is what they use, posts to make blog posts. The media, your videos, if you want to host your videos, images, audios, they're going to be on the media library. Okay, you can bring them on the website and then you probably use external source to host your videos and then insert them into your website. And then these are pages. Now, pages controls, this is where, if you remember, Mr. David was saying sales pages, the sales funnel, more like underlays of pages and pages and pages. Okay, so in here, you're going to be creating different pages, home page, about us, contact us, whatever page you want to create based on the website. Okay, now this is comments. This comment is used for blog. If there's any comment on the blog post you made, the comment will arrive here. So you can either approve, disapprove, trash it, or call it a spam. All right, that's what you can do. Now, appearance has to do with the way your website looks like. Okay, so in WordPress, what we use actually is what we call templates. What we use is called templates. All right, it's not as if so the templates, they've already done the coding for you, all the JavaScript, HTML, CSS, whatever programming language you want to call it, they've coded everything for you, and then they are giving you to take and modify. So in WordPress, that's basically what we are doing. We are using templates to build websites, and then we just change few things, the content, the pictures, the videos, the audios to suit what we want to. All right, customization, to customize simply means you want to control the colors, the text, the fonts of your website, and then you want to make sure you position things the right way. That's what you do here. Widget, what widget do, it add additional stuff to your website, okay? You want to have a sidebar on your website or on your blog or on your sales funnel, you want to have something on the other side, sidebar rather, that people can actually see and then do whatever they want to do. Now, menus. Menus actually, another name for menus is navigation. If you log into a website, you see home, about us, services, contact us, portfolio. Now they are created on these menus. Okay, they are created on these menus. So basically, that is what menu does. I hope you can hear me because rain is falling here. Can you hear me? Can you see hear me? If you can hear me, type yes, I can hear you. Okay, good, 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 good. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. So I'm here, background and team. Now, these two things, please, please, and please don't touch these two things. All right. If you're not tech savvy, just leave this background and team editor. Just leave them alone. Okay, because if you go in there, anything you do will break your site. So I recommend, I really do not teach people to go there. I can go there and then manipulate one of the things, but for you guys, please do not tamper with these two things, background and editor. Let's move on. Plugins. Now, what plugins actually does is that it adds additional flair to your website, to your sales funnel. It had additional stuff to it. Okay, like you want some JavaScript on your site, you want some things popping up and all that. So plugins will help you do some things on the site. Then users, you can choose to create different users on your website. You can have the super admin, you can have the admin, you can have the editor, you can have the authors. All right. All of these users have different privileges. All right. Only the super admin can remove and add people. Editors do not have that ability. If you have someone as an editor or as an author, what they can only do is to edit a post or to publish a post. They can't create page. They can't do any other thing. They can't edit the website. Okay, so that is what is left to them to do. Tools, like on the tools, you see tools that are available to you, import, export, site health. Most of these things, you really do not need them. All right, you really do not need them, but these are tools that are that you have. You can decide to import or export a website template and all that, but let me not go into full details. Now, settings. Now, this is a place I would recommend you come to first. When you install your WordPress, this is the first place I want to come to first. So I'm going to click on settings. I'm going to click on general. First thing first. I'm going to click on general. So I'm going to click on general. Now, if you remember, while I was trying to install WordPress, I did mention 90 days to 1 million. All right, this was the site title. So site title is very, very important. If I hover on this on the website, you see, if I hover on this website, you see 90 days here, 90 days to 1 million is showing right there. Okay, so that is what it does. Change this. I can decide to change this. All right. You change this, and then website address. So leave these two as these because it's usually correct. This is administration email. This was the email I inserted when I was installing WordPress. So you're going to come down. Every other thing is okay. You can, if you want to change the date format, the date and time format, you can go ahead. For me, they are fine. So I'm going to click on save changes. The next step after setting, I'm going to go to is writing. So I'll click on writing. Very, very important. You go to some of these things and then you check them out. Default post, you want it to be standard. Okay. Mail servers, don't worry about some of these things. For me, it's cool. So the next place I want you to go is to go to permalinks. Go to permalinks. I'm going to click on permalinks. I'm going to open this up now. Permalinks is the URL structure of your sales funnel, of your website. Okay, like I want to have www.techinnovators.com/about-us/services. Okay, what I need to do is to change this. Now, if I choose plain, then it's simply telling me that for every web page I will have, they will have this question mark P123. It is not readable, it does not make sense. if I choose day and name, it means it will have the date. It will have the date the page was created, and then the name of the page. To me, it is not readable. Months, the same thing. Numerics, it will give it number. But where exactly you should go to is this post name. Remember, it was here before custom structure. So I'm going to go to post name. This is what I want to use because it is readable. But what post name does is that it gives me that flair. It adds what I want, what I want to do with my website or my sales funnel. Like if I want, it is readable. All right, I have innovator.com/sample post /give Simeon /about us. All right, so make sure you go to post name, come down, and then click on save changes. Click on save changes. We are cool. Okay. So like I said, WordPress is built on templates. So we are using templates to build our sales funnel. All right. I'm going to send some of these things to you. I think through Mr. David, you're going to get some of these things that I've been using on this site while I'm building this sales funnel. So number one thing that we want to go to, like I said, we want to install our theme, template or theme. That's what we call it in website designing. I'm going to go through to appearance. If I go to appearance, you see themes. I'm going to click on theme. So already on this website, I have default theme. If you install WordPress, you're going to receive default themes. All right. This is 2021 theme. 2022. I'm not using any of this. So if I were you, what I'm going to do is to delete these guys right here. I'm going to delete everything. So I'm going to click on this and then delete. I want to delete it. Why I'm deleting is because I want my website to be as flexible as possible. I want the bandwidth to be low. I don't want too much storage, too much unnecessary files, slowing down my website for me. Okay, that's why I'm deleting them. Now I want you to go to add new. You click on add new. You're going to search for Astra. Astra, that's what I'll be using. I'll be using this theme, Astra. This is a theme right here. So we have several themes, okay, that you can use. So I'll be using this theme. I want this thing to load so you're able to see this. Let me see some of your questions. As you come over to the themes, what exactly, Mubarak, what exactly do you want me to explain on the theme? Can you let me know? Let me know. So this is Astra. What I'm going to do is to hover on this and then click on install. So it's installing. Once it's installed, it will ask me to activate the theme. I want to take questions. Why this so we can simultaneously be doing a lot of things. Okay, Mubarak. I get you. Please, if you have questions, you can drop them while the team is installing.
All right, quick one, Gift. Why we not? Why? Okay, so we're saying that Astra is one of the page builders we can use on WordPress. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So we could easily say we could use Elementor and all of that as. I mean, it doesn't matter which particular. It doesn't matter which particular page builder we use to build our funnels.
Okay. Let me quickly answer that. Now, Astra is not a page builder. Astra is a template. All right. So Astra give you the flexibility to customize the website and how you want it to look like. Now, Elementor is a page builder, which you are going to install after Astra. So that I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to click on activate to activate this Astra thing. For me to use Elementor, WP page builder, Wixzip, whatever page builder I want to use, I've got to have a theme on the website, a theme or a template on the website. Okay. So now Astra is asking me to, that they have a startup template. Do I want to install? Now let me take you to this route and then see how you can easily do some of these things. Very, very easy. If you install Astra, you will get this notification. Okay. So let me click get started. Mr. David mentioned he mentioned Elementor. So Astra is going to ask us which page builder do we want to use. Now I've mentioned it. This is Gutenberg for WordPress. This is Elementor that Mr. David mentioned. This is Beaver builder. This is Breezy. Now these four stuff, they are page builders. You can either use one. You can use only one, not either. You can use only one of these page builders, just one. So in this case, we are using Elementor, right? So I'm going to click on Elementor. It's asking us which page builder are we going to use. We're going to select Elementor and ask it to go. My internet is hanging. Gosh. Let me refresh this page and see. So basically, you can use anything or templates to build the sales page that you want to build. However, I'm using Astra because Astra allows you to build from scratch. All right, Astra can remove the logo part if you don't want to add logo. Like let me see Mr. David's website, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is it, if I'm not mistaken. Mr. David, is this your URL? It's giving me this error.
That's strange, yo. I have SSL. I don't know why it's showing that. Just type 7figureaffiliatecoach.com.
Didn't get that?
7-figure affiliate. Is that what is there?
Yeah, 7figureaffiliatecoach.com. But I quickly want to show them something without the logo. Okay, let me use my stuff and then show you guys something. So mostly templates. What happens is that they'll give you that logo and then application and all that. But with Astra, you can choose to remove some of those stuff. I don't know why this thing is not loading. The loading is taking time, so much time. Okay, it's taking time. Let's crash this.
It's opening right here. Or mine is opening right here.
I don't know why it's not open here.
No, it's not. It's opening right.
Let's crash this. This. Let me take you to another route. It's taking so much time to load. I don't know why. My internet is good. It's okay. So we're going to install Elementor. Okay, the standard template has installed. I guess so. So I'm going to install Elementor. I think, let me check if Elementor is installed. Let me go to plugins. I need to be sure if Elementor is installed. So like on my page now, I use Astra. and I'm marketing WhatsApp Marketing Complete Bundle, right? This is what I'm marketing. Now, I use Astra. There's no logo, there's no navigation. So Astra will give us that flexibility to do some of these things. Okay, guys, so I want us to install Elementor. Let me go through this other route. I think the internet is slowing down. So you're going to click on Add New. Go to Plugins, Add New. Plugins, Add New. Search for Elementor. Please, if you are confused, let me know. I'm going to search for Elementor. This is the Elementor page website builder that we are going to use. So I'm going to click on Add Install Now. Over 5 million active installation. This right here, over 5 million active installation. That's what we'll be using. So I have it installed. It's still installed. If you have questions, can you let me know?
I think okay, it's just some comments from Abimbola. Okay, yeah. So that's, is there a way to install the theme? She has a question. Abimbola has a question.
I'm going through. Is there any disadvantage to using subdomain for? I think we've answered that. The 7. Okay, the 7 is in words. This is exactly what errors are you getting? What errors? That is exactly the error message I got when I wanted to sign into my account too. What errors? Let us know. Abimbola said I deleted one of the themes on my parents because I thought it wasn't playing any role. Unfortunately, the look of my blog has changed, and I don't really like it how it looks now. Basically, probably that's the theme that is being used on the website. You can check. Probably that's the template that is used. Is there a way to reinstall the theme or undo the actions? If it is a free theme, you can search for it. I mean, like if it is a free theme, you can or template, you can search for it. If not, you can go to probably where you bought the template and then install it back. That should correct the errors on your site. So I'm going to click on activate right here. Mr. David, when I will stop it, let me know so I can speed up.
So we have 9:30 to wrap up. We may not finish the class tonight. We can just probably have the basics, I guess.
So let's say it's 9:30 or so.
Yeah. So 1 hour 30 minutes.
1 hour 30 minutes.
Yeah. We started by 9. I mean by
So
8. This
just
is
let me know what my time is.
all right. No problem.
This is 9:20.
Yeah.
So guys, I've installed Elementor on this package. So what I'm going to do, there's something I want to do. I'm going to give you guys. I'm going to send it through Mr. David to send it to you. So just watch what I'm doing right now. Just watch what I'm doing right now. I've installed Elementor. That's exactly what we need. So I want to go to pages. I'm going to click on all pages. So by default, we should see these 2 pages, okay? So I want to create another page. I'm going to click on add new. I want to click on add new. The new page I want to add is come on, internet. My internet was not like this before. What happened? Village people, let me go.
Welcome to Nigeria.
I don't know why this is now. Let me back out. Let me back out. Let me back out. Um, Create a new page. I don't know. Most times when these things are like this, I think I have some comments here. Yeah, it's raining. It's raining everywhere. Raining heavily here. Um, I really want to create this page so I can install some stuff. Woo! I've changed to like two network right now. Still giving me the same issue. I guess it's the rain. So if you have any question, kindly drop if you have any question, let me know. Just let me know anywhere you are confused. Just let me know, or you have technical issues in the past. Why setting up this? This thing has refused to go, Father Lord. Because then you missed out on a part of the things. Where? What exactly did you miss out on the things? Did this rain affect all network in Nigeria? Paul Tunde said, is sales funnel different from e-commerce? Yes, it is different. Why e-commerce? E-commerce is a platform that sells multiple items. All right. Sales page only sell one item. Now you can decide to sell one item, and as they have paid, you can upsell rather to them. It is done. You can do that on sales funnel, on sales page rather. Okay, you can do all of that on sales page. Okay, but you can on sales page you are only meant to sell just one particular product that leads to other products. But e-commerce is different. E-commerce, you log into a Juma website, you see several categories of products and then prices and all that. But on sales page, it's just one particular product. So once they are interested in buying the product and they are okay, they click on checkout, they're about to pay, or they have paid, you can decide to upsell to them and say, oh, would you like this for a discount of this? And sell other things. If they're interested, they can also buy. So it's very much different. Okay, my page I think is back up. So I'm going to change this. So I'm going to say my new page should be called home. All right, I'm going to name this home, and then I'm click on publish. Just follow me, guys. I'll click on publish. I'll click on publish. I want to close this guy. No, click on publish. I don't want to close. Click on publish. So I'm going back to this site. I want to go to reading. Settings, reading. Now, why I'm doing that is because I want to make the home page. I want to make the home page my main page. Okay, the first thing they will see once you log into telinnovators.com. So you go to settings, come to reading, settings, reading to open to this page. Your latest post, no. Click on the second one, a static page. A static page. So I'm going to select from the page. You see home page. I have home page there. So I'm going to select this home page. Okay, this post blog page can be for blogging. So because we don't have blog, I'm going to leave it. And then come here and click on save changes. So what this means is that if someone log into my site, telinnovators.com, what they will see is the home page. It is called the index page, the first thing on the home page. All right. So this is the home page. Okay, I'm working on 2 tabs, so I don't want network and village people to hold me down. So I've opened 2 pages down. So like I said, we are using Elementor. Elementor is a free version. All right. So because you might want to add some finesse to your sales page. Okay, I'll be installing Elementor Pro. Elementor Pro is quite expensive, but is affordable, but expensive. But I'm going to be adding that. I think that also will be handed to us, so just in case we want to add some features. Before I add that, let me just open this with Elementor. So on the page I open, which is the home page, I'm going to click on Edit with Elementor. Edit with Elementor. As it's opening, I'm going to come back here and go to plugins. Just follow me, guys. I want to install something. So I'm going to go to plugin, install plugins. I hope Elementor's open with this network. Whew. Network, oh network. Mr. David, what do you think? This network is slowing us down.
Yeah, I noticed. Let's see how far we can go tonight. We can always continue the class probably on Thursday.
We can. However, this network is, the rain is logging me out and doing all sorts with this thing. Please, I have a domain name already. There's a name, question by Divine. Please, I have a domain name already through Namecheap. I want to know if the setup in the WordPress will be the same. If you have a domain and it has hosting, it's actually the same thing. Okay, it's the same thing. So you go to where is that location now? On the dashboard, Namecheap pretty much have their stuff. So you log into your cPanel. Namecheap will already give you that. So once you log into your cPanel, you can search for WordPress and follow the steps here. It's pretty much the same thing with any domain name, with any hosting platform. So where with the Astra feature? Deborah, now, like I said, we are building on the Astra templates. Okay, it is a template we are using. You cannot build a website on WordPress without a template. So Astra is the template we are using, but it is free canvas. Now, what you are seeing on your screen, this is the Astra template. If you see it, say powered by Astra WordPress team. All right, it is blank. I'm not seeing anything, so I can choose to do anything I want to do on this template. Okay, so Astra is actually what is powering our website after WordPress. Someone said, Abimbola said, is there a way to locate the theme I deleted from my cPanel? No, you can't locate it. You can't. You can't. I'm sorry. Just if you know the name, you can search with a free theme. You can install it back. You can install it back. So I guess this has opened up. This has opened up, guys. So quickly, let's continue before this whole thing messed up again. Now we have logo is supposed to be here, but we have 90 days to 1 million, which is the site title. And then here we have menus. Like I said, it's navigation. Okay, we're going to remove some of these things pretty soon. Okay, so first thing first that I want you to do. Now it's either if you want to build from scratch, it is okay. All right. If you want to build from using a template, like for me, I have a this template. Now, like I said, we are using Elementor Pro, free version. Look at the Pro version. Pro version has some of these things, and then it is locked. If you see here, it is locked. So I can't use any of these things if I want to. Okay, I can't have a paper button, Facebook, all those things, just in case I want to. For your free version, for sales page, you might not need it. However, there are some instances you want to do one or two things, and then only the Pro version can give you. So I'm going to install the Pro version, which will be sent to you guys. So I'm going to click on Add New. I'm going to upload it. It's okay. Fine. My network is working fine now. So I'm going to click on Upload Plugin. Now, because I have it is a Pro version, I have it installed as a file on my system already. So I'm going to look for it. This is my download box. I'm going to look for it. I have Elementor. This is it, Elementor Pro. So I'm going to drag it. It is in zip format, or zip format as it is. So I'm going to drag it and place it here and click on Install Now.
How would they get Elementor Pro to install on their WordPress plugin?
How what? I didn't get that.
How would they get Elementor Pro plugin in zip format to install on their WordPress?
So, like I said, I'm going to be sending this to them, so they can use for those that want to use this exact Pro version.
All right.
We are using the Pro version just in case you want to add some finesse to the site. But the free version is enough for you to do whatever thing you want to do. But I like working with the Pro version so that I don't have limitations. So all these stuff that are locked can be open. All right, all these Pro versions that are locked can be open. Like I want to have a countdown timer on my website for fast bonus action. I can decide to have this and it is locked. I can't use it. I want to have testimonials of people on block quotes. So that's why I want to use the Pro version. Okay, I'm going to click on Activate. So as loaded, I'm going to click on Activate. Don't worry, guys. We'll send this Elementor Pro version to you guys to use. So that has been installed. What I'm going to do, I'm going to refresh this page. I'm going to refresh this page. Let me see your questions. But yes, you can. We're going to send this to you. Don't worry, I'm going to send this to you. Just follow up. So it has been installed as Elementor Pro here. It is activated. So I'm trying to reload the page. So we start using some of these things we want to use. So first thing first, if you are building a sales funnel, first thing first, what do you want to build? Like I wish I can open okay, never mind. So first thing first, this is it. So if I scroll down, the Pro version is no longer locked. So that means I can use this guy. So we are on Elementor. Basically, you're going to look at this. and then see, okay, this is how we plan to use it. Now, in your mind, let me open up. Don't worry, I really wanted to open up a page so that you can see some of these things to use. So
Try
how do
opening,
you
try,
start
try,
to,
try opening mine again. Let's see.
exactly, I was trying to,
Try opening mine again. Seven. Just use HTTPS. Use HTTPS first. Yeah. HTTPS. Yeah. Seven-figure affiliate code.
okay, thank God it's opening. Okay, so this is Mr. David's sales page, all right? This is Mr. David's sales page. So in here, he has a title, all right? This is a pop-up. In here, he has a title. Okay, he has a title. He has an image, and he has content here, and then a call to action button. Okay, now basically, this is actually like a 3 block website. It's 3 block sales page. What I mean by 3 block is that we're going to create this first block, this free masterclass showing, and then we create another 2 block, another 1 block, divided into 2 for this image, and then for this. I wish I can copy this image. Okay, I can copy it. Let me see. Okay, I can copy the image. So I've copied that image. I think I'm going to use this image pretty much very soon. So let's go back. So first thing first, like I said, we are designing this first, free masterclass showing. So we'll be using it as an example. Okay. So come here, you see this plus sign. Click on it. You see these blocks. Like I said, we are using just one. So on this page is 1. So I'm going to divide, rather than use this, I want to use this. You can decide to use this or this, but let me use it for simplicity's sake. So I'm going to click on this first one. Look at it here. What is a title? Come right here, click on this 4 box here, and search for title. Title or heading. Let me use heading rather. It's staring in front of me. This is heading. So what you do is you click and drag. This is very simple. Click and drag, you drop it. Can you see? Let's copy what Mr. David have here. Free masterclass showing everything in here. Let's copy it. I'm going to copy this, and then add your heading text. So I'm on the left-hand side. Once you drag and drop, it opens up this text editor that you can edit. So I'm going to paste in our stuff in here. Can you see? What do I want to? You come down. What's the size? I'll leave it as default because I want to increase the size. I want to center it. Alignment, center. Is Mr. David on center? Yes, it's center. What color is it? It's white because it's using a background. Let's give this a black color. You go to style to change the color. As text color, change it to black because we're using white background. Come to typography. You want to add some things to change the typography for this. Is Roboto okay? Fine. You can click on this. Type family. You can click on this and then use the ones you want to use. I like using Ubuntu. I'm going to use Ubuntu. You can increase the font weight to 900 if you want to. Font weight to 900. Sorry. I can increase the size. Come to size. Increase the size. Okay. You can pretty much anything you want to do here. Line height. What line height does is that if we have more text, it gives space between two paragraphs, all right, for you to have more text. I think this is okay. Okay. So we have exactly this. What we want to have is this image and then this particular stuff right here. Okay. Now, mind you, this sales page is promoting the webinar. All right, for you to watch. Let me see if I click on this. It's opened up the webinar page for me to start watching. So that means you must have the link to the webinar. But let's move on first. Let's move on. So we've created this. Want to create the second one. I'm going to click on the same box and then divide it into 2 equal sides. Okay. I'll click on that. Let's see. We have space in between this and this. So what you're going to do is to click on this 4 box at the top, come to advanced. I'm going to uncheck this box and they say margin top to be like say 80. All right. Margin is actually to give space between 2 blocks. This is 1 block. This is another block. So the space between this and this is 80. I can decide to reduce this to probably 60. Okay, that's what margin does. So I'm using margin top. If I use margin right, it shrinks from this right. It gives space here, left, and then bottom. So we're going to use image. I'm going to search for image. I'm going to drag this image and put it here. Can you see? Then the image you use, Mr. Sam's image, which I've downloaded. So to upload, I'm going to come here. He's asking me to choose image. I'm going to click on this image, choose image, and then upload the image. Okay, so you can click on select file. So it will open up your laptop, and then you can look for the file. Okay, so for me, I have it here. So I'm going to drag it from here, and then insert it. So if you have the image open somewhere, you can drag it, and then insert the image. So I already have the image here. I'm going to click insert media. Can you see how pretty easy this thing is? If you are following, click at
very easy.
I'm following.
Very easy.
Who is following? Who is following? Are you following? Let's. Yes, exactly. So you can see very easy. So we are setting, we've done this, which is this image. So we're going to copy this text and then insert it. So this text is almost the same thing as this, but we're going to reduce this size. So what you can do, instead of repeating the same thing over and over again, what you can do is to come here, all right, click on this guy, then duplicate it. Right click, you click on duplicate, you duplicate, come in here, I'm going to drag this thing down. Can you see? What's the content here? I'm going to copy this. That's what we want to use. I'll come in here and then paste it here. I might want to reduce the size of this because of this is the heading. Probably reduce the size of this. I'll go to style, typography, reduce this guy to about, yes, to about 31 or 30, to about 30. The next block is the same thing. You want to copy this. Before you copy, rather create this. So I'm still going to duplicate this block. Just come to this where there's pencil here, right click and then duplicate. I'm going to copy this, come over here, and then paste it. Okay. If you want it to look like this, I think this is bigger than this. So what you can do is to go back to style and then increase the size. That's what is there. You can increase the size. The color is yellow. Decide to change the color from black to yellow. I want it visible. I just want it to be visible. I'm using white background. What other thing do we have? We have text here. So I'm going to insert text, come in back here, click on text, search for text rather, text editor. I've inserted the text. Go back, copy this guy right here. And then come to the left-hand side, change this to what is there. If it's too big, it's simple, go to style. Go to style. Change this color to dark black. Go to typography. Go to typography. And then font weight is 400. Let's see 300. And then reduce the size. I want to change this typography to Ubuntu. I'm using Ubuntu. This is Ubuntu. So basically, is this centered? This needs to be centered. Okay, it's centered. So basically, this is it. Let's add. So this is a GIF. I don't know where Mr. David got this thing from. I don't think it can be. Can I save this? If it can be saved, fine. If it cannot, we leave it. It's peculiar to him. If it is not, let's create a button. Let's create a button. Come back in here and search for button. See button here. I'm going to click here. I'm going to drop it here. This is the button. Is the button centralized? It's centered. So I'm going to click on center alignment. Click to watch now. Is the caption. So I'm going to click on the button and change here. So capital, is it caps? It's capital letters. Click to watch. Click to watch now. So this is the place you will insert the link. All right. When you click on this, where do you want them to go to? So on Mr. David's project, it leads to this exact project. It leads to this page. Project 100 to 40 streams of income masterclass.
So just
All right.
fill in the details and you see where it's going to take them to. I'm still working on it though. Just fill in the details.
Okay, let's fill these details. I'm going to insert my name. Forgetting my name again. Give Simeon. I want to insert my email. Simeon Git. Watch the webinar now. Before I say watch the webinar, now let me copy this link. All right, so I'm going to click on watch the webinar now. Let's see. So congratulations, you've been registered. All right, it has some customization. Awesome, awesome. Project 100 to 40 streams of income masterclass date. Today's set reminder. Awesome, awesome, awesome. If I click on this, it's still the same link with what is there. Let's see.
You can join the webinar, yeah. Just join the webinar.
So perfect. It has the videos and everything in here. So you can, that's to him, that's the sales funnel. Remember, how many pages did we open? The first, when we did this, let me open this down so you understand the progress. Okay, this is the index page, is the home page of his sales funnel. They come in here, they are bombarded with this content, and then they click to watch now. Once I click, it opens up this particular page. No, not this page. it opens up. I hope it can still take me back to this page. Um, I'd wanted to open that page. I don't think it will take me back to that page. The page where I inserted my name. Wow, it's not taking me to the page. So the page where I inserted my emails and name, all right, before I got to this page. Okay, it has 1, 2, this is the third one. So the fourth is the webinar page. Okay, guys, do you understand the progression? Is taking the journey, is taking you to through. That's the progression he's taking you to. So true. So it has 4 pages that leads to conversion, sales pages that leads to conversion for this. Let me quickly get so for you, look at the link in here. So if you want to build, if you want to jumpstart from that from here to the next email to this, all right, to the webinar page, it is either you are linking them to the platform webinar or you have your own webinar already, as in the videos for the webinar. All right, so you can install the video on your site and then create another page where this will be hosted. Do you have any questions? So I'm going to save, let me save this so that we can view from front end. So I want to preview this web page. I want to see how it's looking like. So basically, this is what people will see. When you go to TED Innovators right now, as I speak, this is what you will see. So like I said, I promise you we're going to remove this logo and then the URL. Oh, it's almost done already. Let's just do that and then I start answering your questions. Probably we can close this. So I want to remove this 90 days to 1 million, million, not even 1 million. And then this guy. So go back to your dashboard. Go back to your dashboard. I'm going to go to appearance and click on customize. Appearance, click on customize. Is there any question? If you have questions, please start dropping them. I think it's almost 10, so we can end this section and then continue on Thursday. They just have to click back if it will take me. I'm not sure to take me back. I've registered. It won't take me back. Customize or load. If you have questions, kindly drop the questions. So I'm seeing this is so this page created. How do we get the data and information of people who click on register? So basic thing now. If you follow Mr. David's funnel, so for every, you can actually track people that click on this first button. Yeah. However, you can track the people that click on this button and then leads them to that page where they have to insert their name and then their email address. Okay, that we'll discuss that on Thursday, how we can do some of those things, insert their name and then their details. But for everyone that clicks on this, you can't exactly dictate how many people are clicking on this watch and then it gets to that other page, except you have a tracking device, like Mr. David has. All right, he's using some email marketing software. I guess it's a combat kit or something, I don't know. So you can always check that for everyone that clicks on click to watch now, and then he's requesting for their email address and all that. quickly, let me just do this and then I'll answer your question. So I'm on this. So I want to remove this guy. So what I'm going to do for Astra, I'm going to, you see a pencil. If I over on this, you see. So for every part I want to edit, all right. The only part that is not editable on this part is this thing we did on Elementor. But for the footer, for here and here, you can customize them. So I want to change this. Okay. Once I click on it, it opens up this page. Okay. And I'm going to come down. You see the site identity. I don't want it. I'll click on remove. It will disappear. This home and sample page, what is powering it is this primary menu. I don't want it. I'm going to click on delete. That's all I need. Okay. And then at the bottom, let me click on publish first.
Can we give the page a dark background so that the colors can pop up a little bit?
Okay, let me see. Let me see what I can. Let me finish this. I will go back to that part. So you can choose to edit this part. All right. Click on this. All these copyright 90 days to 1 million. You can leave this. Powered by Astra. You can change it and put your name. Say site by gift. Typo. Why is it not typing? All right, it will change. That's changed. So I'm going to click on this. Then this. So let me see if I can control the background for this right here. Let me see. Um, global container width. Just want to see if I can control. Start going to Elementor. I think I control this guy from here. I can hardly see the options. So I would like to bounce back to Elementor and do this thing. If I refresh my page, I think this guy should be gone. Did I save? I guess I did. Yes, the 90 days and the menu, they are gone. Now, if it's too close to the top, what you can actually do is to click here, go to advanced, uncheck this, and then we say 80. Okay, if 80 is too much, let's say 60. Um, where is this option? I simply want to add. So you can add background image to to this. I'm actually looking for the options to add to the whole background. But per individual blocks, you can add a background to it. So do the background, I guess it's somewhere here. I'm going to check that out. I'm going to check that out because I don't think I'm seeing the options here. But you can add background image or background to this text right here. So what you can do is, excuse me, I want to do something. So what I'm doing is I'm controlling each element rather than the whole element. So I want to control this, and then let me see the options I have. So I can decide to add, let me see, add background colors to this, background color to this. I'm just going to check for the overall color. I don't think I'm seeing the options. I'm only seeing the options for just one. So you can add colors to this, background to this, all right, if you want to make it pop. All right, so what you need to do is to click on style, come to background, and then click here. Okay, I can decide to use black, and then change the text color. Change the text color to either white. Um, I can also change this to black. Background color to be black. Change this to white. Change this to white. I don't know why this is not changing. I need to copy this again. Please just stay with me. We're almost done. Probably it has some CSS that I'm trying to remove. So I want to edit this again. Oh, it has. I'm guessing it has some CSS style. You don't want all this. Just need text. You want it as text. Typography, increase it. You want to increase it. Change the color to white. So you can also change the color for this button too. Okay. Just go to styling in the style. You want to change color. You want to change anything. Go to style. This is the color. Let's change it to white, and then make the text, make the color text to be black, so it pops up and all that. Then I'm going to click on update. I'm going to search for abstract themes. Some of these themes, they have different sections where you can control some things for the images to change. Like on Mr. He has an image at the background, all right? So it means all these tests are sitting on the image. Well, what's going on? My network has started. So I'm updating this. I'm going to check it. I'm updating this. My internet has started. It's not updating. This should go. Okay, let me see. So I'm seeing this white spaces because of the, what's it called now? Because of the margin that is here. Okay, because of the margin that is here. So if I remove this, it should fill that space. It should fill that space. So this white space should be gone. Okay, so I can also create distance between this and this, down. What I can do is to add padding to this exact column, the column that controls this two. So I'm going to come in here and add, let me add like 80 padding, so rather to the bottom, not to the top, to the bottom. You can see the space. To the bottom and click this. So by Thursday, we'll be showing you how to create other pages that list of pages, and then get to how Mr. David was able to do some of his stuff. So probably be using any email marketing software to collect leads, and then we can start building and start getting leads content from there. If you have questions, I think we might need to end the class now. If you have questions, let me just quickly go through the question and see. So I've answered this. Temi said, can the pro version you are sending work with an updated version of WordPress when the WordPress eventually does update itself to a newer? Yes, yes, yes. Regardless, they are different. The what's it called now? The Elementor free version and then the pro version works irrespective of whatever version of WordPress you are using. Okay. Miracle says, please, is there any way you can put it on auto save while creating? Because on light issues and battery issues on the laptop, I don't understand this. How you can put your system, no, on autosave. Not really exactly, not really exactly. If your battery goes off, I think you go back to Elementor. If you have not saved, if you are lucky to go to save mode, and then it'll still be where it is. Sonny David said, you didn't change the background color. Yes, I just did now. I was looking for the overall background changing through customize, and I found out that it wasn't there, so I had to go through Elementor. Is there any difference between sales funnels and sales page? They are no different. The sales page is sales funnel. All right, sales page is sales funnel. There's no more difference. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming to my TED Talk. Thank you for attending today. I guess we'll do this on Thursday and then get more people in, and then we'll continue from where we stop. So Mr. David, over
All
to you, sir.
right. Thank you very much, Gifts.
Thank
Amazing
you, sir.
stuff. Thank you so much, Gifts. Really, really super grateful for sharing your taking out this time to just educate us on how to build a sales funnel. Right. So, guys, this is just the beginning. This will just run you through a step-by-step process. Like I said, it's the beginner's guide. All right. He has to start from where you get to buy a domain and hosting and pay for hosting and all of that, and how to install it. Sincerely, if you can do this, take these basic steps, you will not be bamboozled by any other person again. All right. What you just showed you tonight is very crucial, very, very crucial. That's usually the first step, all right, that you need to start building your sales funnel. On Thursday, we're going to complete the steps, all right, where you're going to add other pages. Like what I did was I used a unique software called Webinar Press. Webinar Press works like Webinar Jam, all right? It gives you that live feel so that people will think that you're actually live. It works like Webinar Jam. No, Webinar Jam is quite expensive, but Webinar Press, you can get it for free, all right? And you can also impute your autoresponder and all of that in it. So, but we're going through all of that next on Thursday, so you don't want to miss this. This recorded version will be available for everybody to go back and practice. So it's not a video; it's a tutorial that you can go back and watch over and over again to gain mastery. All right. At the end of this, 90. The idea is that everybody should be able to design their own funnel so that we can start running ads. The reason why I said you should hold on running ads is because I want everybody to be able to build their own funnel. Do you understand? So that when we go to get into ads, you have somewhere or something where you will be pushing traffic to. All right. So that's why we are doing this. This is actually the foundation. Then we can now go into ads, Google ads, Instagram, and of course Facebook ads. All right. So thank you so much, Mr. Gift, again for that wonderful session. The video will be available for everybody. Only, I mean, members on the on the challenge, right? So you're not yet a part of the challenge. You're not really challenge yet. Just after this call, send me a message. All right. Whoever brought you in, let me know who sent you the link or sent you whose status you saw the flyer, so that we can know how to go about it. All right. Thank you guys. Your questions, you can continue the discussion in the chat, in the Telegram or WhatsApp group, because we've overshot our time. Thank you so much for being here. You have the recording available from tomorrow morning. Thank you all, and have a wonderful night rest.